everyone, Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And it is obviously a very sunny day here in Spotsylvania, Virginia. It is 10:33 a.m. and I'm on my way over to get my hair did. And yes, I have to leave. My appointment's at 11, so I'm hoping I can get there. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. But I wanted to come back and do a car chit-chat for this Vlogmas. And you guys, to end the week, I have a humble thank you to give. And I'm hoping I can get through this. But our sweet lady friend Liz over there at Traditions by the Seasons gave me the most beautiful shout out known to man. I'm telling you, that sweet lady, and she was in so much pain with her joints and so on that day, and she gave me the most precious shout out, and she gave me my Christmas miracle, you guys. I got over 700 more subscribers because of her shout out, you guys. And thank you all who just subscribed to my channel. I'm not looking quite myself this morning. I'm sorry if this is kind of the first video you've seen. Off to get my hair done and trimmed and colored a little bit, but so I apologize for my appearance. But thank you so much, Liz. Oh my goodness, you are just the sweetest thing on this planet, and I appreciate your shout out and you bringing me all of these wonderful new subscribers. I hope that I can entertain you guys. And you know, for those that don't know me very well, my name is Arlynn, and I am from Spotsylvania, Virginia. And I've been on YouTube 4 years. It was 4 years in October. And I do a lot of decorate with me's. I do decorating, I do crafting, I make bows. I chit-chat with you a lot. I answer questions. I do a lot of Q&As. And I come to you with car chit-chats on very sunny days. But I thank you guys so much for stopping in here and for going ahead and subscribing. And I'm just blown away, you guys. I'm just blown away by all of you guys who came over here and went ahead and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys so much. To those of my old subscribers that have been with me from day one, thank you guys for sticking with me. And to those that are somewhere in between, thank you guys too for sticking with me. And I appreciate every single one of you. I am telling you, I really, really do. I'm sorry, I have a guy sitting here in the middle of the road on a kind of a busy road here. Ay, ay, ay. Two men standing there talking like they're two old women. I'm telling you. I'm just kidding. Oh my goodness. But I do have some questions here that I'm going to try to answer on my way over to get my hair did. And back to about myself. I'm married, been married for 38 years to the love of my life, Chris. You will hear a lot about Chris, and you might see a hand or two or a foot or the back of his head every now and again. He doesn't like to be on camera, but he does so much to help me with my decorating and with putting things together for me. He's an engineer by trade, and he is a jack of all trades and a master of many. Let me tell you, he really, really is. We have two daughters. One who works in a neighboring county as an elementary school teacher, not married, and loves her job, although is struggling through this COVID business and trying to jump through the many hoops. She does remote learning and in-class learning. She's got half of her class Mondays and Tuesdays and the other half Thursdays and Fridays, and she's got a lot on her plate. And then we have our youngest daughter, Candace, who has a lovely boyfriend, and they just had a baby, Maverick. So I have a brand new grandchild who was born in June of 2020. He is the brightest light of anything that has happened to our family in 2020, let me tell you. But anyway, I love doing YouTube. I love sharing my life, and I hope that I am a Christian, and whatever talent, quote unquote, anybody thinks I may have, it comes from him, and he works through me, and I really believe that's the truth. I really believe that. So anyway, all right, on we go here. I'm going to get my questions. I have a story. I don't know whether I can get it read, from Cheryl the Pearl. She said, "It's thanks, Arlynn, for answering questions and sharing your day with us. This is not a question, but a poem that you may want to share. Are you ready for Christmas?" By Naomi Shiab Nye. And my light just turned green. I will have to wait to come back to this one when I can read, because it's not long, but it's too long for me to look away from my steering wheel. So let me see what my second question is, and Cheryl, I'll come back to that and read it by the end of this video, I promise you. Is from Brenda Edwards. And she says, "Hi Arlynn, enjoying your vlog. I am trying to catch up a little on Christmas decorating, and when it's time for a break, I tune you in, LOL." Arlynn, does your little town of Spotsylvania decorate? I have to turn the page because, I've got them all blown up as big as the world so I can see them without my glasses. Hang on. For Christmas, brings back memories driving through town with all the Christmas lights. Take care, stay safe. Hugs and love. Yes, well, you know what? I'm not sure about Spotsylvania, to be honest with you. Spotsylvania is really, it's called Spotsylvania Courthouse, and it's really just a road pretty much through where the courthouse is, and we have a fire station out there, and some office buildings and some very old homes. I have driven you through Spotsylvania Courthouse one other time, so for those of you who've been with me, and this past summer we did some drive around the we live in Fredericksburg, or Spotsylvania, Virginia, a very Civil War rich area, and we've driven through some of the battlefields and whatnot. So Spotsylvania, I'm not sure. I haven't been through there at night, to be honest with you. During the day, actually, I haven't been through there during the day in a while. So I can't tell you, honestly. Fredericksburg, though, most definitely does. Fredericksburg City, the city of Fredericksburg, they have light posts throughout, and they have, I don't know what they have down there. I haven't been down at night, but in years past, they've had like wreaths on the lights, and everything lit up, and it's beautifully done and down in downtown Fredericksburg. It is beautiful. We live in a very quaint, well, it used to be a very quaint town of Fredericksburg, Virginia. It has grown, as I'm sure many of you have experienced in your towns, very, very much over the last, we've lived here 38 years. And we've seen it go from a quiet little country sleeper town for DC to almost a thriving metropolis. We've got every shopping center known to man, every store known to man, and it's pretty crazy how much this area has grown. Many schools have had to been built to accommodate, all the families. We live very close to Quantico, live very close to DC. North of us is DC, south of us is Richmond, Virginia. So we've got a lot of commuters going both directions. We've got a lot of military that comes through here, which is great because it gives me the opportunity to thank them for their service, So I love seeing our military men and women in the restaurants that we frequent and so on, and I always try to stop and say thank you for your service. Thank you so much for keeping us safe, That's important. It's important to do that. Firemen, police officers, and our military. I always try to stop and just give them a quick, hey, thank you so much for all you do for us in this country, and in this area. We appreciate you, so. But Chris and I might have to take a ride down there and see what in the world the decorations look like now. I'm not sure. Okay, I've got 2 more questions, and that's it, and that poem to read for you. So I'm going to take my time here till I get to a place where I can read the next one. So I'm going to get my hair did, going to get it colored, going to get it trimmed a little bit. And it doesn't have a curl one in it. You can see how I washed it this morning. I can't go with any product in my hair. So this is the way my hair looks with not a curl one and not a product one in it, meaning like hair gel or, you know, anything to bump up the volume a little bit. So, and with it needing colored, it really needs to be colored. So, and then after that, meeting Chris back at the house, and we're heading over to Carpenter, and we're gonna have lunch over there today, just because we like a little restaurant over there. So it's called Glory Days. We don't have one in here in our town, so sometimes we like to go over there. And I have a hankering, this is terrible, but I have a hankering for one of their hamburgers. We'll go over there and have it's actually a bacon cheeseburger. Shh, don't tell anybody. My diet is sucking right now. my diet is, I'm trying on some days. Anyway, here we are at a light. Let's go. Next one. Kathy Tellier. This on the fly Vlogmas is fun. Thank you for sharing your day with us. I have a few questions. What do you like to do at night? Do you have any favorite programs you'd like to watch? Do you binge watch anything? Also, fun question, would you rather go back 100 years and meet your great-grandparents or go forward 100 years and meet your great-grandchildren? I'll answer that one first. I would like to go forward and meet my great-grandchildren. I think I would like to do that. As much as I would love to know what my great-grandparents did in the past, I think I would more like to know what the future is going to bring, you know, for my family. I'm so sorry about this sunlight. It is super bright. But what do I like to do at night? I'll be honest with you, after dinner, I'm pretty much a couch potato. There are times when I get up, and you'll hear me say this for those that are just joining me, that I will walk by my hutch and I'll decorate sometimes at night, you know, just when I get a hankering to do so. I'll decorate a little space or whatever. If I just see something needs to be done when I'm in the middle of a decorating series, I'll do that. But most of the time I'm sitting and I'm watching TV or I'm on my computer. But I've really tried not to be on my computer so much anymore. It used to be I spent a couple of hours every morning, and still do, on my computer answering questions or trying to give hearts at least to you guys who leave me such wonderful comments. And I'm not able to comment back all the time. You guys know that. As much as I'd like to, I'm not able to. But I do usually watch TV. This summer, when there wasn't anything on TV, I went on to Netflix and I did binge watch The Crown, and its latest season just came out. I binge watched the oh my goodness, what's it called? Rain. I watched Outlander. I watched The Queen's Gambit. Just got done watching that. That's pretty good. It's about chess. It's pretty good. And but on regular TV, Chris and I both like NCIS, the one with Mark Harmon. And we like I like all the medical shows. I like all the Chicago shows, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. I like FBI. I like criminal, mysteries and stuff like that. I like that. Is that what else? What else did you ask me? Favorite programs. Do you binge watch anything? Also, fun question. Okay. I think I answered them all, didn't I? I'm trying to think what other TV. We also like anything Alaska. You know, Alaska, The Last Frontier, and Yukon. Anything about the Yukon or Alaska, as most of you know, we love Alaska. So, we've been watching the Food Network some lately, And when watching, my dad likes The Battle with Bobby Flay, or Beat Bobby Flay, what is it? Something like that. He and I were watching that over Thanksgiving. And he was telling me, he says, yeah, now watch them. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. And my dad, for those of you who don't know, again, I know this is an introduction to some of you. And I'm sorry if I'm frenetic today and all over the place. And oh my goodness, I know. She's like, they're like, what did they subscribe to? But my dad is 85 and plays golf every day. He's a scratch golfer. He's a wonderfully talented man with he can sing, he plays instruments. My whole family is very, very musical. We all sing, and some play instruments, and he's a wonderful man. I lost my mom in 2013 to Alzheimer's. So I miss her. I miss her so much. So much. So, all right. I got one more question here. We can get around the corner and I will see what this last question is. And honestly, Cheryl, I am going to get back to your story, I promise. Or poem, and read it. Okie dokie. I'm at a light. Let me see if I can read this. This one is from Teresa Darner. Love watching you. My question is, you mentioned Western Maryland. I was wondering the area. My family is from Oakland, Maryland, Deep Creek Lake. Mom was raised in a little spot called Hunton, and my dad from Terra Alta, West Virginia. Lots of snow in those places. Merry Christmas to you and yours. And I am very, very familiar with Deep Creek Lake area and Oakland. My dad plays golf up in Oakland with a friend of his up there sometimes. My family, my grandparents, my mom and dad were brought up in Luke, Maryland, which you have to go through to get up to Deep Creek Lake, up on Backbone Mountain. And you're right, there's lots of snow. But yeah, my parents were brought up on the same street, right down the street from one another, up on Luke Hill. I've talked about this just recently, as a matter of fact. And it was a quaint town, but everybody worked at the paper mill. There was a paper mill from West Vaco there in Luke, Maryland at that time, back in the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, you know. And it's not, I mean, Luke Hill is pretty much, apparently, as the folks passed away in those homes, they raised the houses. So there's not a lot left, apparently. I've not been up lately, but yeah, I'm familiar with those areas, very familiar with those areas. But yeah, I've got family all up in there. I've got them in Westernport and in Kaiser. My mom was born, I believe, went to church in Piedmont. Both of them went to church in Piedmont. So didn't go to the same church though, as they were growing up. So, but it was, very quaint. We went up to Western Maryland and, all the time, to, for every holiday. And my grandmother, my mom's mom would always have chili waiting for us, and I make her recipe. I have that on my channel here. I have her recipe for chili here on my channel. But she'd make chili for us, and she'd have that cooking, so wonderful, wonderful memories from my childhood. And I could just run out the door of her house. We always stayed at my grandmother, mom's parents' house. But all I had to do was run out the door and down the steps. They were up on the sides of mountains. These houses were built on the sides of mountains, literally, or into the side of the mountain, it felt like. So there were lots of steps. I was in good shape as a child because you had to run up and down many, many, many steps, So, but anyway, I'm almost to my hair place. Thank you for those. Thank you for the questions. I hope I can get here. When I come back out from getting my hair done, Cheryl, I will read your poem. I don't think I can read. I'm not going to have time to read it before I go in, because it's 10:55 and I still have 3 or 4 or 5 minutes to get there. So I'm never late either. Chop, chop, Arlynn. I don't want to speed. So, but anyway, I will be back, you guys, after I get my hair done, and then we'll chat for a little while longer. And that will be my Vlogmas today. Before I let you go here, I have to say thank you to Liz one more time here. I'm going to come back, but I just have her on my mind and my heart today, you guys. I really have her on my mind and my heart. And thank you so much, Liz. Thank you so much for taking out the time to give me such a beautiful shout out and to, yes, give me my Christmas miracle. Thank you so much. 30,000 and counting. My goodness gracious, you guys are so generous. So generous with your time and your love and all of your comments and all of your support. I appreciate it, and I know that Liz does. And for my subbies who don't know who Liz is, please go check her out at at Traditions by the Seasons. You will not be sorry. She is a beautiful lady who does phenomenal decor. She's got a brand new chalet that she's decorating and remodeling, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So you guys, she's been putting up some great content. Always from day one when I first found her. She's always put up wonderful content. I love the way she decorates. But anyway, all right, I'm going to hush because I'm almost there, and I will catch y'all when I come back out. All right, be back. Hey everyone, I'm in the parking lot, and I just saw my hairdresser pull up. So I think I have a few minutes to read this from Cheryl. So let me do that real quick. Okay, she said, thanks, Arlynn, for answering questions and sharing your day with us. This is not a question, but a poem that you may want to share. Are you ready for Christmas by Naomi Shayab Nye? What does ready mean? Boxes with bows, shining paper, neatly trimmed and taped, a heap of planning. I always worry nothing I give is enough, wishing to share a mood, breeze, hope, a better idea. I want the kids in Gaza to have electricity all day long. And the kids in Bethlehem to feel peace with their neighbors and no walls blocking movements. No kids sad about houses crushed or parents disappeared. I want no trees uprooted. Oh, little town of Bethlehem, might the year end on a high note of joy. Could people in hospitals come bounding forth suddenly well and no one feel abandoned? Everyone surprised by love, a man said, whatever you are planning to give, give twice as much. That is what I want. Then I will be ready. It's powerful, huh? Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Oh my goodness. And on that note, I am going to put my mask on. And our governor's coming on this afternoon, and he's supposed to be putting out some regional restrictions. So I don't know what that means. I don't know whether I'll know that by the end of the video, but I'm really glad I'm getting my hair done now. I'm hoping that our region isn't affected, but as you all know, I always keep everyone who is being affected by this virus in my prayers for sure. So anyway, I'm gonna put my mask on. This is one that Chris made. Yes, I sew, but I had no desire to sew masks. So I will have this puppy on for the next 2 hours. Sorry, he just washed it. But he didn't do a good job. It's wonderful. All right. Then I have her gift here. A fudge. And you all saw this video from yesterday. So I'm off to get my hair did. I'll be back. Hey everyone, I'd like to introduce you to my lovely hairdresser. This is Billy. Say hey, Billy.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, this is my Wonder Woman. This is the lady that keeps me looking lovely. Look at her go. Look at all my gray. Oh my goodness, look at that, you guys. Woo, buddy. That's kind of scary. But Billy is awesome. I've been going to you how long, Billy? Like, I don't know.
15, 16 years?
Something like that.
Yeah, long
time. And I'd like to change my hair a lot. And bless her heart, she's very patient with me, and she's awesome. So I just wanted to, you're welcome, honey. I just wanted to introduce you to my lovely hairdresser. Anyone local wants to go to this sweet lady? Let me know in the comments, and I'll give you her info.
Thank you.
All right. See you later, Billy.
Bye.
This is how she dries my hair every time, you guys. She takes a lot of time to do it this way. She's so good to me. I'm telling you, she's so good to me.
Thank you. You're good to me. She's good to me. She's good to me.
Mutual admiration society here, huh?
That's right. That's what it takes.
Okay, I'll let you guys see the end result. Billy, thank you for everything, honey.
Y'all have a great day.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye.
There I am.
There you go, beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
You're
Thank you so
welcome. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye-bye. She's going to spray and spray and spray. You watch.
Yeah,
She knows my hair goes flat like bang, like that.
it will.
All right, see y'all in the car. The little lipstick on. It's still really sunny out, obviously, but didn't Billy do a wonderful job? Oh my goodness, you guys. She did a great job. I just love her. And I wanted to give them a shout out. She said, they all said I could in there. And the reason I haven't before is because I didn't know if it would be okay with them, but it is. So I go to the Cutting Edge Salon, 5124 South Point Parkway in Fredericksburg, Virginia. So there is their card. Take a screenshot of it, and I'll try to put their information in the description. But this is a lovely salon, and Billy is taking new customers. If you live locally, you might have to wait a little while for an appointment because she's a busy lady and she's got a lot of regular, clients. So but there's many other stylists in there, and anybody would be glad to, if Billy couldn't take you, she could direct you to where you could get to somebody. So anybody local who would like to try this salon out, they are lovely, sweet. They are also following all COVID protocols beautifully, and you feel very safe and secure and clean in there. And it's a lovely place. So I encourage you that if you need your hair done in the Fredericksburg / Spotsylvania / Stafford / Caroline area, Caroline County area, come on over here to the Cutting Edge. They are awesome, so kind, so sweet. Great place. I love it. So all right, I am headed home now, and I'm going to meet Chris at the house, and then we're going to head to Culpeper, like I said, to have a late lunch today. And then I'm going to come home and I'm going to start editing this video. So that might take me a little while to do that. I'm hoping I can get it edited and up for you guys. I'm sorry you're not seeing the top of my head here. As I said, my bracket fell off my windshield a while back, and we had not put it back up. So we did get it back up, but I'm not quite feeling like, I feel like I'm really close. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go into my final words. And for those of you who are just joining me, I have told this story many times. So please, if you have been with me, please forgive me for retelling it. But I always say these final words at the end of every video, you guys. I feel like they were given to me by the Lord one day, honest to goodness. I was trying to figure out how to close a video. It's difficult sometimes to figure out how to say, or just thanks for coming, or, okay, I'll see you guys whenever, and it's hard to close them. So I was sitting there and I was struggling one day, and it was almost like I had a blackboard behind the camera, or in front of me there, and I could almost read these words. And I say them pretty much verbatim every time, although I do vary sometimes, a word or two here or there. But I'm going to go ahead into them right now, and they are from my heart, from me to you. And so here we go. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and I hope all is well with everyone. And for those of you who may be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where it should be or from where you want it to be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. I think that'll be my vlogmases for this week, y'all. So I'll see you Monday with something, I'm sure, at some point on Monday. So, alrighty, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye now.